Good evening, folks. It's 2332 on the 5th day, 5th month, 2022. Right, I'm going to look at the conditions that are going to set up the storms we're about to see impact in a terrible way again Australia, coastal regions up about where I'm pointing, and inland about where I'm pointing here. Right? So, without further ado, I'm going to have a look at this mimic image here, and the timestamp is here, right? If I jump, you see it's going up 3 hours, right? We got a beaming event going on. So I'm going to bring it up where it's easier. That's splice sins. I'm not going to read too much into those. Did you see that a moment ago? You'll see a pulse here. You'll see a lot of activity through here. And there's a big pulse that's occurred here. Okay? It runs in a straight line from here through to here. This is going to create the outflows. But what it really has an effect to do most is, you see this nucleation of moisture here? It's going to cause this river to back up. It's going to cause everything that was coming in this direction will change directions on this side of this line. So that'll force moisture down towards Queensland. And we'll be watching this over the next coming days. I'm going to set this into motion. You see the beam come up? See, this is going to react to this. And that's where the moisture is going to come. Because there's not enough moisture in this band to yield over a meter of rain that I've been seeing. One of your weather pages, Higgins in specific, has said, he doesn't know what's going on. Right? There's not enough moisture for that. However, this beam here is going to provide a good bit more. I would say within about 6 days is when Brisbane will be impacted by that on a Friday night. So heading toward the weekend here in about a week, that moisture will be down here. Has to happen that way. That's just how that works. So you have an EMF beam impacting Australia. Impacting and fueling this storm. I've been covering these a long time, and that's indicative of that. So there is manipulation going on there. This beam line coming through here has actually left a view of itself here on Worldview. You could see the beam line come through. This wake. It's right here in the clouds itself. And that's not good for this area. This area today may be clear, but the amount of rain's coming here is all coming downriver, and the timing of rain toward Lismore again is going to cop it. And I'm going to call it now. I'm not going to mamby-pamby about. I don't have a paid weather service where I'm so worried about getting something wrong that I can't do the right thing. I'm sorry, Lismore. You're at the convex of some rivers, and you're about to get it. Enjoy your clear day today, because now I'm going to go over and show you the weather plan. And I do not agree with these totals at all. I don't. I think this whole area was, watch the line I'm drawing here. Right about north of, we're about a little bit past Cuffs and up is a huge risk for flooding. This area here is definitely getting this. There's no doubt in my mind. Some of this stuff offshore here, Townsville, that's close to a half a meter of rain falling in 10 days, right? We're not talking all at once. Evidently, this area up here, Cairns, that I talked about last time and I predicted those floods, set a 6-hour rain forecast record. It was over 350 mils in a 6-hour period, right? So, yeah, this is a quick one here for y'all. And it's all offshore within 3 days. It ain't happening right now. And I don't agree with these totals. This is going to be very high, actually, through here. And I think it's going to go further down here. But we got many days to do this determining. This is what's offshore. Nowhere near a meter, right, of total accumulation, even if it rained in that spot for 10 days. Right? None of this near a meter that this guy is saying. He's winding people up and he's hitting you up for subscription money, and I think it's disgusting. And yes, I do. Somebody did send me a copy of the private communications, and I'm not showing it. If somebody demands to see it, I'll show it to you. It's disgusting. I ain't winding you up. I'm just trying you to be prepared. That this forecast that they're showing you here is wrong. All this is going to cop it. How the heck that's not going to get that? Is beyond me. Within 10 days. Nope. I imagine they're going to change this total over the next 24 hours. As this rain here belts y'all. That accumulation is too low. Way too low. Just too much moisture is already there. So, batten down the hatches. They're coming for you again, the geoengineers. And here's current as of give me a moment, I'll tell you. A few hours ago. So I'm gonna hit this twice. So here's earlier today. Right, this was why you was sleeping at about 5 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully this doesn't refresh when I take the cities off. Good. So we can see the chem conditions that happened while you was sleeping. And then I'm going to refresh it. Your entire coast got sprayed like bugs while you were sleeping. Chem bombs were being deployed up through here. That would come across and influence this area here. There's some pluming going on here over the Great Barrier Reef. Flow is coming in this way and it's going the wrong way. We have streaks going this way while this is going this way. Even though this is going this way. Right? So we have chemtrails being laid there. Right? This is an honest weather forecast. It shows you the geoengineering that they're asking for the Paris Accords to control your weather. It's a goal. Blocking sunlight's controlling weather, isn't it? Excuse me for that. Underneath this on the low deck, it's a bit clearer. See that? That's evidence of this beam that's come through here and cleared this out. And it is an EMF beam. And I've been looking at them a long time. I'm bound to get away from that totals. That's an odd one, isn't it? Over near Mount Warning. Geoengineered weather. I'm going to go right back over to the sat viewer. So heavy EMF out here near Lord Howe. Bzzz, getting fried, Straya style. So right, let's go a little further inland. Heavy chem plumes going across the center. Here. Right in the line where the storms are due to go. Right? Accumulations along this line here. If we draw a line from Gold Coast on up to Robertson. Right? Would you say that's in this line here? Where the storms are predicted to go? Excuse me. I say it is. If you don't say it is, boy, are you daft. If you can't see that, the predicted line is in a predicted line of chem. This is your geoengineering report of a fueling of a flood. It's happening, it's happening. Like I said, the big beam and all your moisture is really live. It's going to come from up here. Has to. Streams down and in. Where the beam split the flow. Got it headed the wrong way. This is disgusting. This ain't going to help circulating this cold air back in. Yeah? You guys are going to get rocked in Tassie. Absolutely rocked. According to the weather plan. Gulp. Hey, it's just the coastal regions where you might put resorts to getting all flooded out, huh? Isn't that interesting? Starting to notice anything yet? Land grab much? Temperatures wise, it'll snow up there if precipitation happens. If it precipitates. I noticed the flow of the cold air actually as well. The boundary line between this temperature here and this up here will fuel storms along this valley. It has to. That's why I say these totals are wrong. Even naturally, that'll make rain. Right? Don't tell me there ain't natural weather. Right? It's just there's a lot of times things like this happen to reproduce the conditions that natural clouds and weather forming. Geoengineering. Let's look over here a minute. Melbourne. Boom, went the plume. Big square over the top. I'm sorry if it's jumpy. My connection's a bit choppy. I'm working on it. I need, what do they call it, a video capture card. That's the next piece of equipment I need. That ought to cure this problem, evidently. A lot of chemtrails going off here. Look at that one go across. Boom, and then it backfills. Going the wrong way. Lots of boom, boom plumes coming in over here over Adelaide. Boom! Over the other side of your mountain. Taking a bite out of the bite with this crap. This ain't too healthy to be breathing. How y'all feeling out there? Coughing? Wheezing? Lack of energy from electromagnetic frequency, not just from the EMF used to fuel storms, but other devices. You know, even the 5G towers, they ain't doing you too healthy either. Though I don't blame them for the EMF in these storms. Look at that outflow of a beam boundary here. Right, I'm going to refresh this now. Let's see what's going on. Right now. So this often takes a minute. I'm going to flip over, see if it's streaming okay. Yep. Alright, this is the most current image that I have. See if I see anything straight off. There's a wild gap there. You guys are going to get smacked. Look at all this moisture circulating out of here. That definitely caught my eye. Notice how this one plume is coming in this direction while the flow is all going like this. Right? That whole mass is moving, but yet this is nucleating a cloud condensates in this direction. A chem bomb is going off fueling something. Something has been deployed to catalyze clouds in the atmosphere. Some sickness mix coming over the top towards Townsville and these areas in between here, because that's where that plume will dissipate. Right? Met that EMF, dissipated right on out. It's doing what it's supposed to do. All that stuff's still up there. It's just not returning to the radar or showing up to the satellite for you to see it. This is an infrared image, so it'll take a bounce back to get it. All of it. Well, not completely. Infrared image, I'll show you day and night. Got that a little bit wrong just a moment ago. Out of line day. Roma, we'll be looking for your EMF. I haven't checked your blast yet. See if you're getting blasted. So let's do that. Tazzy, oh my, you're getting smacked. That's not good. That'll keep that stat up. Yeah, that's not good. Yep, Brisbane, here you go. Had some satellite image underneath it. We'll see the chem go by. Right, I'm going to call out the flood areas here soon. Heaviest rain's coming. I'd say Cuyahoga, your bottomland, yeah, you'll get it. They're already releasing waters in the dams, but as you can see, where all the water drains toward Lismore, it's at great risk. Not just for the rain that hits it, but the rain that's hitting other areas. Byron, you're going to get it. There's no way you're not. From here north, absolutely you're going to get it. Right? Just know this. You're probably looking at, add it up in my head. About 14 centimeters of rain is about 4 inches, in near a half foot in some places. That's not a little bit over a 10-day period, but most of it's going to fall fairly soon, actually. Lots of chem going over, y'all. And this nuclear storm looks like coming in toward Gold Coast now. Tweed's Head. The mountains seem to dissipate a lot over Mooba. Crabs Creek, it crabs. Nim bim bada bing bang bong. Big storm headed toward Lismore now. This rivers can't take it. They're already up and they're already releasing water. Woodenbong, you're gonna get it. All this up here, heavy rains over the next few days. You'd be looking at easily 10 inches of rain through in here and up through here, right? So everything that drains this way is going to kabolt your eye. I am so sorry. You will be missed. Bribey, again, is going to get it very bad. They're not telling you totals. Harvey Bay is a big question mark, because I know somebody over there that loves Harvey Bay very much and will do everything he can to keep this from happening. But up here by the nose and up the top of the head here of this area, oh, they're fucked. The tip. Continually. And they'll be looking at near 10 inches of rain. Yeah, I'm going to tell you the numbers. I ain't going to say I don't know what's going to happen. I could see what's going to happen. As soon as they hit this beam here and turn this river of moisture, I know exactly what was going to happen. And I told you I was waiting for a beam. And the crisscross of a lot of convex of beams is right here. That puts a lot of outflow energy toward this way. That's why I say you're going to cop it. These tendrils coming down here and that energy of that swooping back into this is going to bring that as an up and around. But I expect maybe the center of that storm, well, no maybes. When it goes like that, it'll be a southern diver. She'll end up diving south, heat it up and send it down to melt some ice. Fiji, you guys are guilty of manipulating the weather. You guys been beaming like fuck, and I'm watching you. They shut down the radar feed so I can't look. But I see you right here. So yeah, your weather is well owned, you know. Whether you believe it or not, it's insignificant to me. As I head out west here, I can start all the way as west as I could get. Right? I see plumes of crap, sickness mix, EMF nucleated plasma type clouds from the chem shit that's already up there. You don't need a plane to come by to make a cloud anymore. There's so much of it. But when you got that going on in Australia, I mean, come on. You can't tell me that's not a chemtrail, or I'll tell you you're out of your mind. Some chemical catalyst came along and made this in your skies. Completely. Right now. Today. Over you. That's disgusting. I'm sorry, I'm doing my homework here. It's like disgusting. Chem. That's disgusting. That's making your weather. That's man-made as it gets. Right? It don't get no more man-made than that. We don't take no more snapshots of that. Look at all this chem. Thousands of chemtrails here in this photo. Thousands of chemtrails fueling your bad weather, Northern Territory. And all this goes this way. And what goes up must come down. It's time we stop acting like children. Take a look up and see what's going down. Look at this scalar square located in the vicinity of Alice Springs. I say the vicinity. It has a vast reach. Trust me. Look into it. That was a disgusting amount of chemtrails, wasn't it? Yeah. Disgusting. All that was out here. It's been encapsulated in this mass of crap, and it's coming your way. It's coming to Brisbane. It's coming to the coast. It's going surfing with you. This is absolutely a crime scene. What they plan to do to you guys is nothing short of criminal. Nothing short of criminal in these areas where these mountains drain down, like toward this confluence right here. Bad. Bad. Bad, 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 bad. And I don't believe that this area here ain't going to have the rain that this area here is having. I ain't buying this forecast of this weather plan. Just take that line and move it right on over to here. You guys are going to get it. Stay safe. Big love. I think I'll come back on and have a chat with you guys. And as usual, at the end of the forecast, I say, if you care to support my work and find my forecast valuable to you, feel free to support my work at paypal.me/Robert Deutsch, DEUTSCH. Yeah, I definitely need a video capture card. Anyways, you guys stay safe. This is just so uncool. Talking about this over 10 days. Come on. Geoengineering kills. And that right there, that's a foot of rain. A little over a foot. Not 3 feet. That's not 1,000 mils there, Mr. Higgins. Quit winding people up. Anyways, big love, people. Stay safe. Peace.